Hi Aquarius! Welcome to your December 2020 monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Skills Tarot. Aquarius, for this reading my intention is to channel messages from Spirit for you for the month of December. Anything that you need to know, anything that you need to be aware of, maybe even look out for in December. I welcome any beings of the light to come forward for you, Aquarius, to deliver these messages. This includes ancestors, spirit guides, angels, or passed down loved ones that you'd like to come through. I welcome you to do so at this time. This is a general reading for the sun, moon, rising, north node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Aquarius. The first thing I saw was an owl. I don't know if owls resonate with you in some way, if they're your spirit totem animal. But Aquarius, you are either developing or awakening or enhancing your spiritual gifts. A lot of you are intuitive. A lot of you are psychic even. And I feel as if you're going to become aware to how powerful you really are when it comes to your own intuition, to your own psychic abilities. But a lot of you are becoming aware of something in December. And then I heard old friend. So I feel as if some of you are coming into contact with an old friend. Some of you, this person, you guys kind of lost touch with each other because life kind of passed by. Things happened, people were busy, and you haven't heard from them in a while. But I do feel as if you guys are going to come into reconnection in December, and it's going to make you both very, very happy because I do feel that you guys have missed each other. And for others of you, maybe things kind of ended on a sour note between the two of you. And someone wants to apologize, Aquarius, to you for something that they did. I was picking up on that as well. Maybe it's already even happened for some of you, I'm hearing. But they kind of want to mend a relationship with you. This could be an ex even. I'm not really feeling ex energy, more friend, but hey, it's general. So those are some messages. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Ooh, okay, so patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah, Aquarius. So for some of you, I kind of feel that there's been something you've been really manifesting all of 2020, and almost some of you have kind of given up on it, like as if, okay, if it hasn't happened now, it's never going to happen. But I feel, Aquarius, that for some of you, you will see why this couldn't have happened any other time than in December. Some of you didn't see everything that was working in the background to unfold. So when this has or will finally come into your awareness or be brought forth to you in the 3D, you will see why it couldn't have happened any other way. Yeah, you guys are going to be very, very at peace with this. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Wow. So for some of you with this patience as well, I gotta say that Spirit really is testing your want to have a better version of yourself or to be in a new direction for yourself. Some of you are really releasing negative people, negative energies, negative emotions within you that really don't serve you. And a lot of you may have been doing this purging. I'm hearing November. So very recently, perhaps there is something that you've had to release, had to let go of. Recognize that this wasn't in your highest good. It wasn't for your, it was just not making you happy. And so you realize that you were hanging on to this for too long, but a lot of you are coming to acceptance that this never was meant to work for a reason. And as you've been doing that healing, as you've been doing that purging, as you've been letting go of the negative, low vibrational energies that were never meant to hold on to you or cling on to you in the first place, a lot of you are now waiting for what is to come. You feel something coming, and maybe that's why I saw the owl. Something is being brought forth here, but Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, whether this appears in December or everything's starting to unfold in December, have patience, have faith. Everything is working in divine timing. I know people don't like to hear that. Some people don't like to hear that don't accept, trust, and surrender into Spirit. But Aquarius, there is something that is unraveling for you. There is something that is going to bring you a lot of peace, a lot of clarity. But know that Spirit really wants to see if you are ready for it, Aquarius. Do you trust me, Aquarius? Do you trust in the process? Do you trust that I am with you even when you feel alone, when you feel that no one is there? Know that I am with you. And that should you open your heart to receiving in the time that is meant to be, you shall experience grace, and you shall experience what I have to give with the utmost gratitude. And that's when you'll receive it in the highest form, in the highest intention. I feel as if, Aquarius, there's still some things that need to be purged and let go of, but you've been doing a beautiful job. Please don't think that, it's just because something is still resurfacing that you're never going to let it go. There's things that we heal from. For me, there's some things that I've been healing from for years that still surface. But healing is never ending. And this is why I said in Capricorn's reading, healing is an ongoing process, as evolution is an ongoing process. So be patient, Aquarius. And others of you, what this has to say is that you've been patient 2020. And now it's ready to be revealed to you in December 2020. And for some of you, it's just as simple as an awakening, a spiritual awakening, or a new level of consciousness that brings you a peace of mind. You see things in a different light. You don't hold on to fear. You don't hold on to anger. You don't hold on to resentment for things that didn't manifest for you in the time that it really couldn't have been. And some of you, that's a blessing in itself. But I feel it's stronger than that. It's much more. But with this change of perspective, that's what's kind of unraveling everything. Something beautiful is unfolding here, Aquarius, but be patient. You don't want something that is half done. You don't want something that isn't fully ready. And yeah, it's something that has been in the works for a long time. So we got the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, Aquarius, you're winning regardless, okay? You need to know that. Whatever is coming in, whatever is unfolding, you're going to be very, very happy with. And some of you are worried about the timing. Some of you are worried because it hasn't been in the way that you expected it to. It's not going to happen. But Aquarius, know that this is something that is so profound, so big, that it's not just only going to affect you. A large portion of it is for you, but with what we receive and what we receive with gratitude and grace, we then carry with grace, and it affects everyone around us, Aquarius. So really, I feel the need to say for some of you, you really are a blessing in everyone's lives. You have this high vibration, and even when you go through the hardest of times, and there's times when you really don't think you can make it out, you always do. And I'm seeing a white candle specifically. And for me, intuitively, that's just talking about your faith, Aquarius. You've always had this faith. Sometimes it's been dimmed. Sometimes you know, you had to sit in an element or in a frequency of loss, of grief, but you've always found your faith again. And Aquarius, your faith will be rewarded. So don't worry about when it's going to come or how it's going to show up, but know it will. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Yeah, Aquarius. Maybe something has just started unfolding during the full moon eclipse in December that you're starting to see and you're starting to feel, and you know it's coming, but still it hasn't been shown to you in the 3D. It is coming. Okay? And you're going to be so happy with whatever this is. I want to be more specific, but really we'll see with the tarot, I guess, but it's different for all of you. For some of you, it's a goal you've been wanting to achieve, that you've been trying to achieve. Others of you, it's a relationship again, whether that is platonic or romantic, that you felt like there wasn't closure. You felt like there was just kind of someone fell off the face of the earth and you never really heard from them again. They're coming back. But I feel they're coming back because they miss you, Aquarius, and you miss them. And it's going to bring both of you into balance with each other. But really, for a lot of you, whatever has been out of balance in your life is coming back into restoration. If you've been working too much, there's a time for relaxation. If you feel as if you've been stagnant, you haven't been achieving much, you're going to be given the passion and the will to go out and achieve and succeed. Whatever has been out of balance for you, it will be restored. Justice will be served is what I'm hearing. Some of you are waiting on some sort of court hearing or some sort of decision to be worked in your favor, and it shall, Aquarius. Whatever this is that Spirit is working on for you, you will be successful, you will be victorious, and you will be a winner. So don't doubt it, Aquarius, just because of the time or just because of the way it's presented. What does Aquarius need to know for the month of December? Healer, Pneumite. Yeah, you guys, some of you are healers, light workers, empaths, and then soul connection, crystal lovers. Ooh, I knew I felt like love energy come through. Some of you guys, this is a soulmate that's coming into your life. Really, this is maybe something that you had to fully release of from your past, or that you've been trying to work on throughout 2020. And for some of you that had to say goodbye to someone new is coming in. And this is heavily resonating with the last love reading I did for you guys. So if you haven't checked out my latest love reading for Aquarius, go ahead and check it out. But really, for most of you and almost all of you, man, there's a healing coming through with a specific connection. It says lovers with that soul connection crystal. So it could be a Gemini or someone with Gemini in their chart. You could have Gemini in your chart. But what I feel with this is that you guys were meant to heal a certain relationship, and it will fully be healed in December. I feel for a lot of you that you bring a healing energy into people's lives, and that's why, you know, so many people are drawn to you, Aquarius. And some of you have just been giving your heart, giving your help, giving your loving energy. And some of you are like, okay, well, when is it my time? When can I receive that love, that life from others? Not that you need it, right? But it is something that we all humans look for. We do look for human interaction, as much as some of us like to say that we are so much better off by ourselves. And there's a difference between being independent and then being lonely. There's a huge difference. And I feel for some of you, you've been lonely, or felt like you've been lonely, or felt like people haven't got your back as much as you got their back. But that's all going to change for you in December, Aquarius. Spirit wants you to know that there's people coming into your life, or situations coming into your life, to show how loved you are, how appreciated you are, how respected you are. Again, some of this is platonic, some of this is romantic. But if it is romantic, Aquarius, I want you to know this is someone new, or someone you recently met. This isn't someone you've had karmic energy with or been back and forth with. This is someone who really does love you for everything that you are and has a good heart, a good soul, and good intentions towards you. And they're drawn to your love. They're drawn to your light. They're drawn to your spirit because there's something very unique about you, Aquarius. Something very healing about your energy. Just your presence, just being around you is healing. Some of you may even come into contact with a healer as well, if it's not you, who is going to heal a lot of your own energies that you felt has been out of balance. Some of you are going to Reiki healers, shamans, psychics, witches, but it could also be spiritual leaders, people in churches, people in congregations for some of you, not all. Some of you are going back to church, I'm hearing. That's not for everyone. All right, let's go ahead and get the tarot. What does Aquarius need to know about December, Spirit? Three of Cups. Yeah, Cancer energy. I mean, again, I felt like that old friend energy, or there's just unions of your soul tribe, Aquarius. People who you are meeting, or people who are coming back into your life who you've missed or that you wanted more of. I feel as if for 2020 you felt disconnected from a lot of the world, especially with what was going on. So much injustice, so much pain, so much hurt. You just felt like you couldn't relate to a lot of people who have that anger. Sometimes it is justified, but you just wanted to meet people who understood you, for some of you, especially if you guys are psychics or empaths or very intuitive people. There's been people around you for some who just didn't accept you for who you are, or thought that that was taboo, or you were a witch, or, you know, whatever, right? For just pulling cards of your own. But you're coming into you're meeting people, or people are returning into your life that do love you, that do support you. And you're going to feel that love that you haven't felt. For some of you, it's all around you. And some of you specifically have three very strong spirit guides. Three that have always been with you. There's some that come, there's some that go, but there's a solid three that you have that have always been by your side, Aquarius. And three could be a significant number for you as well. The Hermit. Okay. I'm going to take these back. But the Hermit, yeah. A win-win outcome is forecast under... So a lot of you guys, again, have felt lonely, have felt isolated, have felt almost giving up. And that's maybe why I saw the white candle, you know, because there's this lantern here to not giving up, Aquarius. There are some things that had to be put on hold. There are some things that had to have been put in stagnation, because during that time of stillness, Spirit wants us to go within and to see what we can learn from this stagnation, or what we can do about this stagnation. So some of you guys were placed in hermit mode for a reason. To see, okay, you know what? This is how it's been going. This is how 2020 has been. What am I happy with? What am I not happy with? What do I need to remember? What do I need to bring back to light, bring back into my consciousness? Because there's some things that I felt lonely about, or felt like I couldn't connect with anyone about, or I felt judged by. Some of you feel judged by people recently. And so that's why you've been protecting yourself. But Aquarius, again, through your faith, through still keeping that hope when you've been in, you know, despair or in the dark, you will be rewarded. So don't give up. Don't give up, okay? Yeah, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Gemini energy. Some of you have been really, really worried about something. But patience, Aquarius. Everything is coming together in December for you, and you will see why things didn't come in the way they did before. Let's get one more card. Ooh. Knight of Pentacles, healer. So Virgo energy, strong Virgo energy has been coming out for Capricorn, and now yours with the Fool under the deck. beautiful. Aquarius energy, Aries energy. So, Aquarius, there's a new chapter coming in for you that you don't see coming. It's going to make you feel like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. Now I can start achieving. Now I can start going after my dreams fearlessly, right? A lot of you may be starting to plan trips. I know 2020 hasn't been the time for traveling, but come 2021, and I'm hearing September for some of you, there may be opportunities to travel once this is all cleared up. And others of you, this is just signifying that there's a brand new beginning that it will start for you right smack in January. In the beginning, a new opportunity that is going to make you feel alive, excited, ready to go to the next level. But it's been a long time coming with the Knight of Pentacles. There's some healing that had to be done first, and it took a while, it took a bit, but it's every bit valuable despite how long it took you, Aquarius. And there's someone even here coming forth to bring some sort of healing to you in regards to a relationship. Someone who's stubborn, someone who's cautious, someone who doesn't like to take the first step forward, but with you, Aquarius, they're deciding that they have to because you deserve it. And whatever they have to bring into this situation of healing is going to be, it's beyond healing, it's beyond valuable, but even like a block lifted from you, from just hearing them say, I'm sorry, or that I care. And that's enough for you, Aquarius, for some of you. And that's what's going to start to give you closure so you can move into that next chapter of your life that is so beautiful. Really, Aquarius, you're so much more loved than you know. In this very moment, you may feel, again, isolated. Not that you have a lot of friends or not that you have a lot of people around you. And again, from quarantine or being shelter in place, that definitely has us, a lot of us feeling that way. But you are very loved. And you're going to start to see that in December. So Aquarius, I'm going to pull a blessing card for you guys. And I'm going to read part of a passage from the book because they say it so beautifully, but it's such a long passage. I'm going to cut it a bit. What is said is what you need to know and what you need to hear. But what is the blessing for my beautiful Aquarians for December, Spirit? What is the blessing for my Aquarians for December? There we go. A blessing for unity where there was once division. Yeah, a lot of you guys have felt divided or felt disconnected or felt some sort of isolation, and it's not going to be for much longer. And again, for some of you, this is platonic. Some of you, it's romantic. But there is a union here. Some of you, it's just a union of your soul tribe. Of people saying, Aquarius, you know what? I appreciate you and I love you. I missed you, even for some of you. So let me find my book. Oh, here it is. Okay. So 37, number 10, a completion. A cycle is completing for you, Aquarius. So it says, a blessing to help accept the differences between you so that they inspire conversation, my goodness, and exploration, interest and discovery, rather than separation and rejection. May the love that can be born between people find its way through the fear. May the sense that when together, more can be achieved than when stubbornly apart melt away the fences and walls that hold us from each other. Let us live and let live, give and take, share and receive, and come to an understanding. And let none of us involved in the bringing together of separate parties set alight that bridge. Instead, let us quietly, surely, and with intentions matching actions build the way to reach each other once again. United, so much can be done. We can raise each other up, and as you do, each of you who brings your heart to the task of healing will stand firm upon the solid ground you are now building. Unity is yours, friend. Blessed be, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please let me know. drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Happy holidays and Happy New Year, Aquarius. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.